everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Hi everyone, so today I have Liam with me, and Liam is the Liam sculpt by Bonnie Brown, and he was reborn by Emma Bennett. And I brought him on especially today for my dear friend Suzanne of SuzannesBabies. She wanted to see Liam again, and you know, it's been a long time since I've had him on, and so I was really happy to do that for her. Today I'm also going to be doing a tag that Suzanne started that I saw on YouTube yesterday. I'm not real sure when she did the video, but it could have been the day before. But anyway, the tag is called, well, her tag was, you know, what have you contributed to YouTube? And I've kind of added to that topic. And so what I'm going to call it is, how many years have you been on YouTube and what have you contributed? And in Suzanne's video, and I'm going to talk to you about the things that she's contributed, because she has done a whole lot of contributions to our community. And then I'm going to, if I have time, I'll try to fit mine in, which aren't very many. But anyway, before we get started with the tag, what I want to do is show you what I'm going to be changing Liam into. And so this is an outfit that I really like on him. It's a dungarees outfit, and it's a John Deere dungarees, and super cute. It's a long dungarees outfit. And the shirt that I chose to go with it is this really pretty blue and white striped shirt. I think that's going to look really nice on him. And it's got these snaps in the back. Yeah, those could actually, I was thinking those could actually go in the front too for decoration, but actually they're for the back. So see, because the label is back there. So let's see. Oh, and the only other thing that he's going to be wearing today are these really pretty shoes and really pretty blue socks that I thought would go just perfectly with the blue and white themed shirt. So yeah, he's gonna be a cutie patootie today. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to change him out of the outfit that he's got on right now, and I'll tell you about that outfit too. It's very special. But anyway, he's got his little, he always has his little nuke. It's not really a bottle, it's a training cup. He's always got that with him, because you never know. He never knows when he's going to be hungry, because he's a big boy and he needs a lot to eat. He's growing very quickly. And then he's got he used to only just have this one Elmo, and this was the Elmo. I wanted him to have an Elmo theme when I got him. And then Holly Church, my dear friend Holly Church, got him this Tickle Me Elmo. And so he's a very fortunate little toddler and has two Elmos. But let's see if this one is still working. I'm going to squeeze his tummy. Okay. Well, he does still work. That's awesome. So I'm going to put him aside right here with his Nook little milk bottle, milk cup. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started and get him changed, and we can talk all about Suzanne today. This is Suzanne Day today for me, because I really appreciate her friendship. I'm glad that she came up with this contribution tag. So anyway, just real quickly here, Liam has the best hair ever, you guys. I know I always talk about hair, but Emma did a wonderful job with choosing the type of hair for him to have this particular cut. I didn't tell her how to do his hair. I never tell her what to do, other than she'll ask me for hair color and eye color. But yeah, she chose the hair because this she didn't know it, but this is the same hairstyle that I had on my son when he was younger. Yeah, and so I think that big boys like this, his size toddler boy looks really cute with this style, and he's got gorgeous brown eyes as well, the kind of brown eyes that I love, that have the sort of like medium brown, and then the black pupil that shows too. So anyway, well, let's go ahead and get this little guy changed. He's wearing a darling outfit that was gifted to him by his auntie Suzanne of SuzannesBabies, the wonderful lady that we're going to be talking about today. And this is let's see, it's a Babadoo, and it is size 18 months. That's a good size for Liam because he is big. Yes, he is. He's got a big body, a big bum, and large legs. He's a chubby chubby monkey, or however you say that. How do I usually say that? But anyways, I love chubby babies. So, but yeah, I wanted to kind of say give his sizes today. Because a lot of people ask for size information after I've got my, if I forget to mention it in my video. So I'm going to go ahead and mention today he's a size 18 months, and he wears a shoe size 2. Yes, he does. And of course, you have to, depending on the brand and all that. I always say that. So let's go ahead and take this outfit off. And I wanted to talk about our dear friend Suzanne. What happened was she said this week was her 9th year having a channel on YouTube. This is her 9th year. And so what she wanted to do was, do a tag about what her contributions were. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you some of the things that she came up with, and then I've added a thing or two as well. But anyway, you'll if you know Suzanne, which I hope you do, and I know most people do. She's a lovely lady, and she's contributed a lot to our community. One of the biggest things is her Peter Rabbit themed nursery. She is all about Peter Rabbit, and anytime I see anything Peter Rabbit, I think immediately of Suzanne. Yes, I do. So yeah, that's one thing that she had talked about, one of her contributions. And a lot of people have purchase the Peter Rabbit outfits for their babies, and even, people that don't have YouTube channels, they will follow along with Suzanne whenever Suzanne has a Peter Rabbit theme or a rabbit theme, because that's just her influence on people. They just she has great ideas. What can I say? Another thing is her teddy bears. She loves teddy bears. She has a nice collection of teddy bears, and even our dear friend Holly Church nicknamed her Teddy because of her love for teddy bears. And when she was living in her other house before she moved, she was all about hedgehogs. She had a hedgehog theme going on because they had a couple of hedgehogs. They had like a hedgehog family that used to come and visit their garden. They even put a little shelter out with food and water for them, for the little hedgehogs. And they put a little video camera in there and Suzanne would show us on her channel. And so hedgehogs became a sort of theme for a lot of us, to get hedgehog outfits or hedgehog toys. And it's just, that's just how Suzanne is. She's just an influencer. She's just gifted that way. It's not an on purpose thing. She's just gifted. Another thing that she contributed was, now this is something that she said actually, which is true. is that she said that she added to the British influence on YouTube in this community, because she said that when she first started making videos, that she was one of very few British channels. And so she started encouraging other folks in the UK to make, to start making videos. And so she was an encourager in that way. And not only did she encourage the British folks, but she also encouraged small channels like me. When I first started, when I very first started, I started in October of 2018. So I've been on YouTube. I've had a channel on YouTube for about 6.5 years now. But when I started way back when on YouTube, she was like one of my very first people that watched my channel. And she ended up liking my channel, and to my huge surprise, she gave me a shout out on her channel. And I just couldn't believe that she did that, because I was brand new, and she had I think at the time she had 5,000 or something subs, and she was, and I thought, wow, Suzanne gave me a shout out. I was thrilled. And people from her channel actually came to my channel and, subscribed. And so that's what Suzanne does. She's got a big heart like that. And, if she likes a channel, she'll give you a shout out on her channel. And all of her subscribers are so kind to come over to that channel and give them some love. I think is how Suzanne, show them some love. So, but yeah, that's one of her gifts too. Another thing that she does, how she influenced people. She said that when she first started collecting reborn babies, that there were not any ginger-haired babies, and she said there was black hair and brown hair and blondes, but no ginger hairs. And so that's been a huge influence, because there has become a lot of ginger-haired babies now in a lot of people's nurseries, and so that was a big influence. The saying, her saying of "What am I like?" I've heard other people say that, and it's kind of really funny because, I always think of Suzanne when I hear that "What am I like?" saying. Another thing. Let me see. I have just a couple of more. Another thing, whenever she's going to have a box opening, she says, "Yay, box opening," and she flutters her fingers like party time, And I have also seen people do that as well, do the fluttering fingers thing for a box opening. So that's pretty cute. And then there's Suzanne. There's two things that I thought of that you have influenced us a lot about. There is, I know one thing that I did think of was the quiff. The quiffs that she and others now put on their baby when they have short hair. That's that little curl. Now Liam is kind of he is so big that he is trying to edge his way off. Look at this. I'm going to show you how big he is. He is trying to edge his way off of the changing table, but I am not going to let him. He thinks that I am too involved in my talking to notice, but I noticed you, Mr. Liam, so you better just scooch back on up and get your little dungarees on. And yeah, that's another thing, is Suzanne, the UK folks, I guess, call these dungarees, and we've always, at least I've always known them as overalls. And So yeah, it's another thing. Her influence of different British terms that she uses, like mum, M-U-M, for the word that we say mom, M-O-M, and there's just too many for me to mention. So yeah, but yeah, she okay. So the other two influencer things that I really have enjoyed too is whenever she goes to she calls it the cinema, and when she first started talking about cinema, I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't know what the words, I mean, cinema, I didn't know. So she explained that it was like, it's like a movie theater. It is a movie theater. And so once or twice a week, sometimes twice a week, usually once a week if things are going well, she'll go to the cinema and, with her son, and they'll watch a movie together, and then she'll come back on the next day and she'll tell us all about the movie. And she's such a good storyteller. I enjoy her stories. She's very, very good at telling stories, and it has a very good, she has a very nice storytelling voice as well. So, and last but not least, the thing, I mean, I could go on and on, but these are the things that I thought of right away. She is the only published author that I know. She wrote 3 books, which she calls her trilogy. And each book is just amazing, and it kind of, the books are, they lead you on, they're page turners, in other words, very, very good, romantic, and just really, really good. Just, there's more than just romance in them. There's a lot going on in her stories, but very, very interesting. And so yeah, and I have all 3 books. I do. And what I'm going to do, because I haven't brought the books with me, and I wanted to give you the exact titles, so I'm going to put those in my description in case you want to see which books she wrote. And so yeah, but so that's my list. That's my list of Suzanne being her contributions of 9 years on YouTube, 9 years having a channel on YouTube. So yeah, there's a difference. Some people have been have signed up to YouTube, at a certain date, but then they didn't start a channel until a certain date. And so she has said that this week was her 9th year having her channel. So yeah. So I'll give you my little list. My little list is the only thing that I can think of that I contributed towards the reborn world, towards our community. This is the only thing I can think of. And so when my babies were young, I used to, whenever I would put them in sleepers or in booties, I would always put these nice thick booty socks inside inside the sleeper or the booty, to fill the feet out and to help keep their feet warm, especially in the winter time. Because what happens is, and this about sleepers, the feet on the sleepers are always too big, and they flop around, and they don't feel comfortable. I don't think they look comfortable for a baby. So I always want their little feet to be cozied up in a little soft sock before I put them in their sleeper or booties. And so I started doing that on my channel, and other people have started doing that too. And so I think that's really cool. Yes, it is. And that's the only thing I can think of reborn community wise that I have contributed. And then Suzanne told me, I was only thinking reborn related, but then Suzanne told me, she kind of gave me some ideas, and so I kind of I'll tell you the ideas that Suzanne came up with. So the socks is the first thing, and then I'll call this my stories. I like to tell stories. I like to teach people. I'm like I could have been a probably pretty good teacher, because whenever I learn something, I want to share it. But one thing that she found interesting on has found interesting on my channel is I hatched. My hubby found a wild turkey egg on our property, all by itself, just very fragile looking, all by itself. And so he brought it home to me, and I made my own incubator, and my homemade incubator, and I ended up hatching him out, and I named him Frankie, and he was with me for 11 months. He was a wild turkey egg, and but I ended up needing to let him go back into the wild because he was ready to go. He became wild. He never did. As he got to be older, he became very aggressive, like he needed to have his own little group of females out there. So, but yeah, I did that. I've talked about baby fawns that we've found before. I have my creek videos that people really enjoy. I have my Jenny, my dog stories. My summer veggie garden news, and I tell a lot of stories about back in the old days. So yeah, that's just, those are just things that they're not reborn related, but it's just things that I do on my channel. So yeah, but anyway, Suzanne, thank you so much for doing that tag and for requesting gorgeous little big boy Liam here. I'm going to go ahead and set him up, and I'll readjust the camera for you. And I don't need his big boy pillow anymore. No, we don't need that, do we? Yeah. Let me adjust the camera for you. There you go. There he is. There's my big boy. And yeah, Suzanne, thanks for requesting this big guy, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing him. Here's his cute little shoes that goes with this outfit. He's all ready to go out and play on the farm. Yes, he is. And I'm going to move him back a little bit and bring his toys. So yeah, this was a fun tag, and I really appreciate Suzanne's friendship and everything that she has done to influence and to contribute to our community. She is really a wonderful lady, and a dear friend as well. So anyway, let's better make sure we give Liam all of his little things back, because he does notice when something is missing. So anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and hop on over to Suzanne's channel and watch her video about her own stories about her contributions. You'll find it very interesting. So so thanks for stopping by, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and until we meet again, bye bye from me and big boy Liam. Bye bye.